Tonight at 5, we're learning the Moberly, Missouri man who was arrested after shooting a Missouri State Highway Patrol trooper in Clarence, Missouri, pleaded not guilty today at his arraignment in Shelby County, Missouri. 51-year-old Eric Prengy is facing 4 counts of armed criminal action and 4 counts of first-degree assault. Both he and the trooper had non-life-threatening injuries in the shooting back on January 24th. It all started right here in Quincy. Prengy was released into the custody of the Audrain County Sheriff on Friday after being hospitalized for 9 days. He's being held without bail at the Audrain County Jail until his next court appearance on February 14th.